Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 8 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter Consumer Math. The lessons we're going to cover today are price lists, unit prices with unit conversions, unit prices find the total price. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 8 math. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is price list. Jonathan has $683. Does he have enough to buy a stove and a microwave? So he have $683, right? So the microwave is for 239 and the stove is for 464. So let's just add 464 plus 239. So the correct option is the answer is $703, but he have 683. That means no, he don't have enough money. Got it? The correct option is no. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. How much more does a gray sweatshirt cost than a pair of white socks? So the gray sweatshirt is 5.60 and the pair of socks is 6.23. So we need to see how much more is the pair of socks than sweatshirt. So let's just subtract 3 out of 0 is 3. We need to borrow 1. 12 take away 6 is 6. So 5 take away 5 is 0. The pair of white socks, sorry. The white socks is for 1.91. So just subtract. You cannot subtract 0 out of 1, so you need to borrow 1. 10 take away 1 is 9. You need to borrow 1. 15 take away 9 is 6. That is 3.69 option number. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is $3.69. How much money does Emma need to buy a lawnmower and a fountain? So the lawnmower is for 79.66 and the fountain is for 59.03. So let's just add 9, 6, 9 and 9 makes 18, right? 8 carry 1. 7 and 5 is 12 and 1 13. That is 138.69. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 138.69. Shanatal has $1,283. Does she have enough to buy a limousine ride and an airplane ride? 1,000, he have enough money to buy a limousine ride and airplane. Limousine ride is for 914 and airplane is 378. So 4 plus 8 is 12, 2 carry 1, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, he don't have enough money. He have just 1,283. But both the rides are for 1,292. Got it? The correct option is no. How much money does Reagan need to buy an antique walnut buffet and antique cedar cabinet? So which is the correct option? Walnut buffet is for 9,515 and antique cedar cabinet is for 1,286. 5 and 6 are 11, 1 carry, 8, 9, 10, 0, 1 carry, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 10, 1, 10. That is 10,801. Option number 2 is the correct option. How much more money does a ball of twin cost than a flathead bolt? Flathead bolt is point for 0.35 and the ball of twin is for 0.55. So that is 0.20. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is unit prices. Unit prices. A 9-foot roll of yellow fabric costs $12.87. What is the unit price? Unit price means the price of 1-foot roll, the price of one thing, right? So you need to divide cost is for 9-foot roll. So divide the cost by 9, you will have the cost of the 1-foot thing, right? Let's just start with the test questions. A 3-pack of tickets to the zoo cost $18.03. What is the unit price? Unit price means you need to find the value of one pack of ticket, right? So you need to divide it by the 3. 18.03 divided by 3, so the correct option is that is $6.01. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is the better buy? 5-pack of raffle tickets for $11 and 6-pack of raffle tickets for 13.08. 11.10 divided by 5. That is 2.22. Right? Then 13.08 divided by 6. That is 2.18. So the one that has the less cost is the better buy. Option number 2 is the correct option. A 6-pack of wooden boxes cost 3.48. What is the unit prices? 3.48 divided by 6. That is 0.58. Option number 1 is the correct option. A 4 pack of board games cost 25.76. So 25.76 divided by 4 is 6.44. Option number 1 is the correct option. A 2 pack of batteries cost 2.84. What is the unit price? That is 1.42. Option number 1 is the correct option. A 3 kilogram bag of red onions cost $8.25. What is the unit price? 8.25 divided by 3 is 2.75. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 2.75. Option number 2 is the correct option. A 6 pack of woven basket cost 28.20. That is 4.70. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is unit prices with unit conversions. A 3-pound bag of carrots costs $7.68. What is the price per ounce? So 3 times 16 is 48. That is 7.68 divided by 48 is 0.16. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Two tons of dirt cost $80. What is the price per pound? So 80 divided by 2 is $40. Now that is 1 pound we have 200. 80 divided by 2 is 40. So you need to divide 40 by 200. That is 0.05. Isn't that 2000? 1 ton equal to 1000 pounds, right? That is 0.05. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is $0.02. A 2-pound jar of pickle costs $10.88. What is the price per ounce? Two-pound jar of pickle costs $10.88. 1 pound equals 16 ounces, right? So 2 pound equal 2 times 16. That is 32 ounces. 10.88 divided by 32. That is 0.34. Option number 1 is the correct option. 0.34. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is $0.34. A 6 quart bottle of fabric softener, $7.80. What is the price per pint? So the first thing is you need to convert from quart to pint, right? So 1 quart equal how many pints? 1 quart equal 2 pint. So we have 6 quarts. Just convert from quarts to pints. That is 6 quarts. 2 times 6. That makes it 12 pints. Now 7.80 divided by 12 because we need to calculate the price of per pint, right? That is 0.65. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is $0.65. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is unit prices. Find a total price. Let's just start with the test questions. How much money does Joe need to buy 8 oil paintings? So one oil painting is for 789. So you need to do 789 times 8. So which is the option? Option number 2 is the correct option. Sharon went to the store. She bought 2 kilograms of rocks. How much did she spend? So you have to do 2 times. That is 2.82. Option number 1 is the correct option. How much money does Pam need to buy 6 peach postcards and 3 souvenirs cup? Six beach postcards. So for each postcard, you have 6 times 0.25 plus 3 times 0.54. So just add, right? 1.5, 3 times 0.54 is 1.62. That would be 3.73. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 8 math. Chapter we were working on is consumer math. The lessons we have covered today are price list, unit prices with unit conversions, and unit prices find the total price. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.